Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most realistic house in Minecraft. It is your boy, Cannibal Crab. Actually, I mean, it would be the most realistic house, minus the fact that it does not have an interior. We're going to work on that today. Yes, we are going to make a kitchen. It is step one, and probably the most important part of any house, because food equals life. That is probably a good point, but we have laid out the floor, and as you can see, I put like a little crappy doorway right here. We don't have the cool, like, double opening doors. I know, I'm sorry, I'm a mod, I don't have the mod, I'm sorry, okay? So we are going to do the kitchen first in this episode, and then maybe next episode can be the living room, and then after that could be like the room. So this is going to be a multi-part series now, and we're going to basically build up this house, and it's going to be the most insane house ever built probably in Minecraft. And then I'm going to release the download so you guys can mess around with it and make it your own house. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and start with the kitchen. I'm going to get the materials required, but yes, as you know, as the previous episode, we are going to build it in vanilla first. We are going to get the before picture, and then we are going to then move it over to modded blocks, and we're going to make, honestly, this kitchen is going to be crazy. I hope you guys are excited. We're literally going to detail, like, the oven is going to be a pixel by pixel build. It's going to be pretty insane. So let me get the blocks for the vanilla build, and then I will be right back. Alright, I have generally the blocks that I'm going to use for the kitchen. Now, you guys know that this isn't really going to be the most realistic thing of all time. Vanilla Minecraft doesn't really work really well with kitchens, so we're gonna have to use some special furnace techniques here to show off that it is indeed a kitchen. So we have, maybe the oven can go right here. We're gonna have to scale it properly with the size of the house, so it's gotta be two by two. Okay, so we got the another cyan terracotta. Maybe this comes out a little bit. Maybe we can have a quartz slab countertop here. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like first. So let's go ahead and drag this all the way out here, and let's see if the countertop. This is so hard. The blocks are so big at this scale, but I mean, that doesn't look too bad. So we'll keep that design there right now. So we're gonna go ahead and copy this design pretty much all the way around, and we're gonna bring out the oven to match the size of the counters. There we go. Boom! Look at that oven. That is, whew, that is the most realistic oven I've ever seen in my life. Alright, so we're going back with slabs here. Maybe we can use the anvil somehow. Oh yeah, we can't use any mod blocks because this is a purely vanilla. But maybe the slabs of cobblestone can represent oven top. Like, I don't know. Bear with me here. Okay, so we got this countertop right here, and we got the sink. Maybe let's put the sink right here. How are we gonna represent the sink is a good question. So we got some water here. Let's just go ahead and throw that in there. We have a sink. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, so let's get a fence of something. Actually, we can use bars. This is the faucet. Woo! Look at that. That is the most detail I've ever seen. Let's see, right. Actually, we can put it like down into it. That's pretty cool. It's like the little spice rack. It's a little tiny spice rack. Maybe it's like a brewing stand to show a towel holder. Hey, we got the towel holder right there. Okay, so we want an island. You know, every kitchen has to have an island. If it doesn't, then it's just terrible to cook in. That's a fact. So we're gonna put the island probably like right here, and then there could be like a back. There could be like a huge back cabinet area right here that actually has like these little doors and stuff in it. So yeah, I don't know how to represent cabinets really in Minecraft besides those doors. So yeah, that's what we're going with. So this is going to go all the way to the top. And we're going to, let's chop this down actually, and then the roof can be right here instead of right there. That's a little weird, but we'll worry about that anyways. But anyways, this is the living room. We don't need to do this. We need to do the kitchen. Look at it, it's so beautiful. I already know it's just kidding. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But anyways, we're going to continue on. Here we go. Let's build up this countertop right here, and then do this right here. So I'm gonna put like cabinets above here. They're basically just gonna be quartz cabinets, and I'm actually going to time jump a little bit until the cabinets and the island are done, just to save ourselves a little bit of time here. Boom! So check it out. We got a little kitchen laid out. We got the I put some pots down for, you know, the potter, the bowls and stuff like that. We maybe even have like a knife rack right here. Nice fancy hanging lights that you see all in all the uppity. Oh, we forgot the not chairs. We need stairs. So these little seats right here that overlook. I was gonna put an island right here, but we needed more you know, eating room, since I don't know where the dining room is going to go exactly. So we have a nice little eatery right here, and I should probably put some more pots on there. But obviously you'd have to build up the quartz block just to put the pot on, so that's kind of inefficient. But anyways, we also have the microwave right here. Check out my microwave, guys. Just saying, it's probably not the best microwave you've ever seen, but we got more cabinets that we can put up here and stuff like that. Just little bits of details that can be added, but overall, this is pretty much, I mean, this is pretty much good. This is the size of the kitchen that I wanted. It's going to look a lot better in modded, let's just say that. So we are going to, oh wait, I didn't even do the window. All right, let's put the glass in there, and then let's get this before picture for the thumbnail, and then we are going to then move on to the main meat of the video, and is going to be the modded. So wait, where should we take our angle? Right here? There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Our most realistic kitchen ever. Anyways, it is time to modinate. Is that a word? This build, I have this wood that I've chosen for the floor. Now, it's not your really traditional kitchen tile, but I think it'll be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and stack this 7 times. All right, it's looking like 10. Boom, there we go. So we have the floor done. Now we need to just pretty much delete everything. Let's go ahead and delete this rug. This is the ugliest rug I've ever seen. So this will give us a fresh start. And I think the first thing I want to work on is probably the oven. So let's go ahead and just delete all this. This is ugly. All right, so I grabbed a couple of the white colors from the front of the house, and we have a couple of options here. We have this white concrete that could act as sort of a backdrop, because any fancy kitchen is going to have this, but there's also a paneling that goes behind most cabinets. So I think if I just do it like this brick color, I think it'll be pretty cool. Oh my god. Hey, stay there, Mr. Brick. Hey, what are you doing? This thing's being weird. But anyways, there's probably something. Oh yeah, because the slabs. I can't put the. We gotta break the slabs first, and then do the crown. I don't know what it's called. It's like a back paneling or something. But we also have to do like crown molding. I think I'll do the crown molding out of the quartz, and then the cabinets and stuff will be the flat white concrete color. I think that'll probably look the best. So we're going to work on the stove. Or the oven, sorry, and then possibly the microwave. I want to put the microwave like right here. Actually, it'd probably look better right above the stove, and then that way we can kind of have like a funneling system or whatever it's called, a air sucker. I forget what it's called, but let me work on the oven a little bit. I'm going to draw the regions, and we're going to decide what texture we want the bottom cabinets to be, and then I will be right back. All right, so check it out. We have probably the most complicated piece of hardware done. We have the oven, the stove top. I would prefer a glass top stove, but you know, this is a glass top stove. Probably would have been easier, actually. It was the hardest thing, just getting these grill tops in. That was pretty difficult. But I'm going to do the backdrop now, and we're going to snap, crackle, pop into the next, and then I'm probably going to do the microwave as well. And where is the fridge going is the real question. I guess the fridge can be right here, and then above it will be the cabinets. So I'm going to lay out the microwave, do the backdrop, and start the fridge, and then I will be right back, and hopefully have some better shelves than these pieces of carpet. Just finished up the little microwave. Now, obviously, we can't do buttons too well. We can just throw like random buttons in right there. Sure, that's the timer. There. Anyways, it looks pretty cool. I like the little door and the handle here. And as you can see, we got the backdrop in, and we have the paneling done on the front or the back of the wall. So that's looking pretty cool. As you can see, it's coming together very slowly. I think I'm going to do the fridge now, and then we're going to hopefully lay out the counters. Now, I like Korean countertops, which are just pretty much flat white, which will probably blend into the wall a little bit. We'll have to separate it somehow, but I think it'll be all fine in the end. I don't think we have to really make them realistic, so that's probably going to help us a lot. We're going to do the cabinets just a simple flat concrete color like this right here, pretty much all the way around. So let me do that in the fridge, and then let me get the counters in, and then we can work on the sink after that. So I will be back when I have progressed more. Alright, before I do the rest of the cabinets, I just wanted to show you guys the general design of it. It just has a nice white handles to it and a like base gray design, I guess. There's not too many grays in the chisel mod, unfortunately, that are flat textured, so we'll have to just work around it. But we're gonna go ahead and do these pretty much these outlets everywhere, just little wood paneling countertops, nothing crazy. And then we have a nice flat white Korean countertop, which is going to look cool when there's like dishes and little bits of cups and mugs and knives and forks and stuff on them. So that's gonna look pretty dope. So I'm gonna get back to it, and I also removed these cabinets. I will be doing these as well. Into the next update we go. Whee! Now this is starting to look like a kitchen. Look at that. The oven is a little high, actually. I might have to fix that a little bit. But anyways, we have laid out the bottom cabinets and the top cabinets, and now it is time for the fun stuff. We gotta do the fridge, finally. I know I've been doing the... I say I'm doing the fridge like every update, but I promise. Next update, the fridge should be in there. And we're also going to do the little island seating area, and hopefully we can get some seats in here. We need some kind of carpet right here that's better than default carpet, and then I need to get the faucet in here, figure out how the sink works, maybe get some water down there. I guess our sink really doesn't need water, it just needs a drain. Put some shelves right here where we can have like plates and dishes and stuff like that. And then also we need a bowl of wooden spoons. It just needs to happen. A bowl bowl of wooden spoons, and probably like a pottery pot right there or something, and some plates over here. So I'm gonna get started on the fridge and the little island thing here, so I will be back. That will be the next thing. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh yeah, we gotta do the lights too. We can do some fancy lighting, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that, and I will be right back. Alright guys, check it out. We are getting there. It's so close. The fridge, I couldn't find a good like metallic looking for a stainless steel fridge, but I just chose the concrete white powder, and it seemed to work out okay. And we got some handles, and obviously the ice machine. My fridge doesn't have an ice machine. I wish I did. But we also have the little island slash dining area right here, which is, I think, is pretty cool. Maybe we can throw some fake paneling on here to make it match the rest of the cabinets. I also have the sink in pretty much. I just need to do the little faucets, which we'll do in a second, and then also put fake cabinets, which they always do below sinks. It's always like a fake cabinet that doesn't ever open, although I always try to open them. Sad face. But we also have to do the window, and we have a brick wall right here that we need to put crown molding on the top, and put the crown molding on this other side as well. Now, crown molding is really what sets off like a house from being fancy or not. If it has crown molding on the bottom, it's half fancy. If it has it on the bottom and the top, it's the fanciest house of all time. So we're going to work on the crown molding and probably do the sink. So I will be back, and hopefully we have some shelves as well. So next update should be a fun one. It's getting there, guys. And the lights I took out, we're going to put some really fancy string lights or something there. It's going to look so cool. This is so realistic looking. I love it. And just finishing off the sink here, we have a little holder of some sort. I forgot this wasn't a bathroom. I was thinking soap holder, but you're not going to have really soap in a kitchen. We are going to continue on. I just wanted to show you guys the little sink I made. Now, the faucet's not entirely, completely, perfectly round, but you know, you can only get so round with pixelated blocks, so bear with me. Finished up a little knife holder. Now, these aren't, they don't look like the sharpest knives of all time, but hey, it's in there. So let's go ahead and decrease the handle a little bit. There we go. It's looking pretty good. I also put these little power outlets, one right there and one right there, so that looks pretty neat. And I'm gonna do some kind of fruit holders. Working on a little spice rack. Now I know the scale's kind of big, but even spice bottles we can't really put too much detail in, but I like the different colors, and I think we can do like another green one like down here, maybe a small tiny one. Just a tiny little spice bottle right there. We also got the red for the sriracha. There's some sriracha right there. Maybe some paprika with the orange. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right, also have the little bowl, the little fruit bowls. I got a cutting board and a bowl of spoons. Now I know the bowl isn't real, but it looks real from that angle, so we're good. That's all we need. All right, on to the next project, which I think is going to be little shelves here, and there's going to be a ton of stuff on them. Just finishing up a little wine holder set. It's probably not the best, but it looks pretty cool actually. I just like to draw these like random wood shapes around, just to give it a little bit of extra depth and detail, and then I just cut it out, and then it's like boom, we got a little wine holder right there. I also have some napkins right here, and we've got wine glasses right here, and some cheese, and we have our first plate. So I'll probably do a couple more plates and more dishes up there. I completely forgot to do the shelves. I get really distracted when I do these types of challenges. Oh, also we have a shag rug, as much shag as I can possibly make it without it looking a little crazy, but I can't wait to see the final product. Let's finish this bad boy up, and then we're gonna take that final picture. I can't wait. Alright guys, I just finished up the lighting. Look how cool this looks. I think we need to add a couple extra details to the top of this platform, and then we will be officially done. And look at that. That looks like a pretty good lighting station. I'm in love. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out everything else I did. I got the glowstone panels up here, which actually turned out to be pretty cool looking. Let's just do like an extra outline right there, and once this is done, we can move on to the next showing off of. I put some panels in here, but we won't really be able to see them. I'll finish those off recording, but for now, to save ourselves a little bit of time, I think we are pretty much good. I think if I did anything different, I would probably make the rug a little bigger. Got a little pot right there. Now, I should put more stuff in here, but you know, stress for time. But let's go ahead and look at it. Oh my goodness, that looks like the most epic kitchen of all time. All right, let's see what my character looks in it. I am so tiny compared to the kitchen, but it's okay. Look, I can fit in the freezer. The scale is definitely not scaled for Minecraft. I definitely wanted to make it more realistic as possible, so sometimes you just gotta go bigger scale. But anyways, guys, this has been Cannibal Crab, and this has been the most realistic kitchen recreation of all time. Let's go ahead and look at ourselves in it one more time. I can actually stand on the stool. There we go. Look at that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Look forward towards the next episode, which I believe is going to be the living room. So that is going to be pretty crazy. Hopefully you learned something. I like that wine rack so much, actually. That looks dope back there. Hope you learned a bunch with the chisel bits, and I didn't use any architecture craft in this mod. Chisel bits is definitely a-okay for interior, so if you want to download that mod, just do it. And when we finish the build, I'm going to put this build as a release. Look forward towards that. The most realistic house in Minecraft could be yours very soon. So you guys have a great day. This has been Cannibal Crab. This has been the most realistic house of all time. I will see you guys in the next episode. Whee!